So why is it difficult to know how to give?
Because by giving, you become a different person.
Wow.
Huh?
Keep.
And basically what you have done and what you have taught me, you said you have to learn how to give.
Yep.
This is brand new. It's very old, but it's brand new. Because the traditional ways, you put the dollar into the collection plate on Sunday, and that's giving. And what you are saying is no, giving is committing yourself. It's know that story you tell about my Kami. Whose servant do you want to be? That is the story about giving, basically. It's you become what you give. And that is, I think, where you are beginning to pioneer, Bob. And I'm not saying that what you're doing for the small churches isn't important. As you know, I've been pushing you that way all along.
I understand.
Huh?
Yeah, I understand, but anyway.
Okay.
The churches haven't been pushing me that way yet.
Look,
the
churches were the right thing for you for a number of reasons. First, because you happen to believe in them. Secondly, because you could make a difference, and an incredible difference, and very fast.
Yes.
An incredible difference. They were ready for you. And third, because you are constituted to be able to put up with them. Don't underrate that. I had the other day a friend come here, and I listened to him and said, look, you are not constituted to put up with academia. Don't try. You're fighting it. And you're constituted to put up with that incredible human menagerie. And they are incredible.
No, they are.
Yeah?
They're a mess.
What?
They're a mess. But so are the insurance salesmen, and so are the. There's got to be an organizational side.
Look, you're willing to put up with them.
Sure.
I can assure you, you would not be willing to put up with surgeons. To be a successful surgeon, you have to be a megalomaniac. You have to be an autocrat. You couldn't stand them. I don't think you could. You're willing to put up with those very peculiar people who can run big churches. They're very peculiar people, except
they are. But they get great results, and I hope they can survive it.
You know, I've done a lot of work in music, and there were two childhood friends of mine, both 5 years older, both Viennese. Rudy Bing, who was then the head of the Metropolitan Opera, And you never heard of Karl Bamberger, have you?
No.
Karl Bamberger was a much better musician, wonderful musician. And Karl never got any praise. And I discussed that with a third, same age group, other Viennese musician, Kurt Friedrich Adler, the man who built the San Francisco Opera. And I said, explain to me why Rudy, who is not a first-rate musician, Rudy was very mediocre, why he's successful? And Bamberger, who's probably the best musician we knew, couldn't get any place. And Adler said, it's very simple. Rudy is temperamentally capable of putting up with stars, and Bamberger thinks they ought to be musicians.
Exactly.
Yeah, precisely.
But you taught me that.
What?
You taught me that.
Well, I learned
mean,
it
that
from
isn't
you. Yeah.
that isn't the first time you told me that
Yeah.
story about Mr. Bing.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you're able to put up with them. I wouldn't be able to. I can put up with other people with whom you probably couldn't. But that's a great gift, and I don't think you can learn it. You're born that way. And it made you effective. But you have that tremendous vision of modern society. Look, and this is a eschatological vision. That's not a rational one. There